Bup 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 bup. Bup 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 bup. Bup 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 bup. Oh my god. What's happening? Oh, do not end stream. I'm sorry. I almost ended stream immediately. Oops, we're good. Turn on my sharing. What's going on, fuckers? Are we happy today? Everybody happy? What's popping? Hello. So, today we're digging a big fucking hole. No particular reason why, I just felt like it. I'm not doing this for a project. I don't have any plans to do. Okay, you smell like dog food. Hello. I don't have any big plans. I'm just digging a big fucking hole. Big hole. Yes, we all love a big hole. Don't read too hard into that, actually, now I think about it. Don't. Nope. Don't read too hard into that. Woof. Okay. Dog's going crazy. These dogs are so high maintenance. If you don't, of course you like to go. Whoa. If you don't know the current situation, I'm currently dog sitting, and the person I'm dog sitting for treats these dogs like royalty. They are so high maintenance, it's not even funny, genuinely. So for the past like week, I'm leaving tomorrow. I've just been fucking with these dogs, and it's crazy. These guys are so high maintenance. Diggy hole, digging a hole. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. Hello. These motherfuckers will bark at anything. I swear to God, it's probably a squirrel. They lost their goddamn mind earlier. I think the mailman came to the door and put mail in it, and they were jumping on the window so hard, like decorations fell down. Like they were losing their shit. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but they're like going up and down the stairs like 600 miles an hour. Oh my god. Calm down over there. Jeez. Anyways, I had a few things to talk about today. And number one, something that I didn't realize had happened, but literally as I was taking a shit about 5 minutes before stream started, I discovered that, I'll also treat my dogs as royalty. No, you don't understand. These guys are another fucking level. This person will wipe off the dog's paws whenever they come inside. Like, they're intense. Anyways, one thing I discovered is that apparently Apple announced a new MacBook type. That doesn't happen every day. And it's terrible. So I've not seen any public reactions to this MacBook just yet, but I've seen the product page, and it's bad. And it's affordable price. It's only $600. It's very affordable. But the processor it has is an old iPad processor. I think it's the A18 Pro, which is not an M series processor. What? Like, what? What do you mean? Right? As well as only has 8. They're not barking anything. There's nothing out there. There's nothing out there. Watch, I'm gonna walk out there and they're gonna stop barking. Watch this shit. Hey, what's going on out here? Oh, look, nothing. Dude, move. Oh my god. Alright, they're locked out there now. Holy shit. Anyways, no, Apple has announced their new MacBook, and they named it something fucking weird. It's called the MacBook Neo. Hello, Rebel. It's called the MacBook Neo. I'm not sure who approved that name, but okay. It's not called the MacBook Lite or just the MacBook. It's the MacBook Neo, which is very strange to me. But whatever, I guess. Not big deal. What are they barking? There's nothing out there. They're literally barking at themselves. They hear the echo bouncing off the walls and they bark at themselves. Dog moment? Seriously. Also, this is a new thing. They're barking like this is a new thing. They were not barking like this earlier this entire week. They're literally barking at themselves. The fucking dogs. Alright. I also do have some choker boxes that I could just collect shit with. So we're gonna just drop that off in here. As well some of that. Put my ores away. I don't want that, don't want that. I don't care about that. Anyway, let's go back. Oh, I need some more shulker boxes. That's what I need. Oops, hold on. Oh, I just picked up all my shit again. But I will say, Apple's actually knocking out of the park with the way this MacBook looks. I actually really like the way it looks. Let me take a good whiff of this bad bitch. I actually heard that it was leaked earlier. I don't know how true that is, but I believe it was leaked. And, like, within the same day, Apple threw up their Neo. Oh, what? Wait, hold on. The MacBook Neo is replacing their normal MacBook? What is this? Wait, is this real? Wait, where's the original Mac? Do they no longer just have the normal MacBook? Or is this like a new thing? Or is this an old thing? I don't know. What's going on here? Weird. Okay. Anyways. Let me put this on stream real quick. Turn off the game. Try and display. Here's the Neo. Wow. Apple's crazy. This is apparently replacing their normal Mac. See, it's not on the list anymore. And it's cool. I do like the colors. They're actually giving MacBooks different colors for once. That's nice. And it's not all just fucking silver. Ooh, that's not smooth. Ooh, why is it like that? Is it because I'm on Florp? Good lord. Let me just real quick check my RAM usage to make sure it's not my RAM. Because Florp... Oh! You know, we'll ignore that. Anyways. It's cool, but look at the fucking specs. I had to, like, go digging for the specs. It's way down here. It's not even here. You have to go compare all Mac models and you'll see it. Look at the specs. So... it has an A18 Pro chip. This is the same... What the florp? This is the same chip that's in their iPad. Like, mini. Like, not their new iPads that have M processors. This is their old processor from before they even went M series. This is a phone processor from literally, like, 6 years ago. So it's only 6-core. And then here, this is what really sucks. It's 8 gigabytes for the RAM. What? That's terrible. Didn't Apple literally announce that they were going all 16 gigabytes? Don't get me wrong, I understand there's a RAM shortage right now, but this is unacceptable in 2026. This is unacceptable. And it's not even like... maybe that's why they're cheaper. Yeah, because RAM's so fucking expensive nowadays. Seriously. This is terrible. This is horrible. And I'm not, and I don't fall for that bullshit where Tim Apple's like, well, what's usually 8 gigabytes on Windows is actually more like 16 gigabytes for Mac. That doesn't fucking make sense. It's RAM. You can't just make more. You can't download more RAM. I'm not buying that bullshit from Tim Apple. Yeah, but I've not seen any public reaction about this yet. This is just my own opinion. Nobody's told me what to think just yet. But as far as I can tell, this is horrible. This and this are terrible. These are old chips. Very old chips. Actually, let me see. When did the A18 even come out? Because they've all moved on to the next big thing. Hold on. Apple A18. It says 2024, but it's not their M series. Right? That's terrible. Maybe it's good, but I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. I did hear leaks about this being in development a little while ago, and I was actually kind of excited. I kind of thought, hey, you know what? That's kind of good, right? A cheap fucking MacBook? Oh my god. A cheap MacBook? I'd buy that. No, I'm not gonna buy that. It's $600 bucks. You could get the new M1 Mini new. It's like 2 years old now, but the newer M1 Mini, Mac Mini, that costs the same price and has much better specs. But to be fair, with a MacBook, you're paying for the keyboard and screen and battery, right? The Mac Mini is just the Mac Mini. You don't get the display or keyboard or anything like that. And I just really, I don't like the specs at all. And as far as I can tell, you can't upgrade the specs. The only thing you can upgrade is, like, better Touch ID and more storage. You can't upgrade RAM and knowing Apple, it's probably all just, like, soldered into the motherboard. So in order to replace the RAM, you need to, like, have a master's degree in chemistry or some shit, right? Whatever. I just won't buy it. Hello, Logi Animates Season 2. Whatever. Not a big deal, not a big deal. I don't know, I do wonder if this RAM shortage issue is genuinely affecting this product, because there's no way they're releasing a product in 2026 that has 8 gigabytes of RAM. There's no godly way. It had to have been a compromise or something where they could not afford to put 16 gigabytes of RAM in every single one of their devices, so instead they compromised really hard with this. Maybe they have some high-tech, fancy RAM optimization technologies that makes 8 gigabytes of RAM 32 gigabytes of RAM. Yeah. As far as I can tell, this is like literally just like their iPad mini with Mac OS on it instead of iPad OS. Okay. Also, is Mac OS still called Mac OS? Or was it, did it change? Isn't it now called iOS X? What the fuck is it called? I don't fucking remember. Or no, that was its old name. Its old name was OS X, and now it's Mac OS, right? I forget. Who's harding me? Stop that! Stop fucking harding me! Oh my god. Bunch of liberals, tell you what. I don't know. Computers are getting crazy. The age of renting out your computer to fucking AI companies is upon us. Ye be upon us. Have you guys heard about, the situation with the US government and Claude? Anthropic AI? Ooh. This has been the only, like, AI story I've actually been invested in. Literally, I'll like, tangentially hear about, fucking AI and shit, and I'll just roll my eyes. I'm like, oh, whatever. Fucking AI companies being bullshit again. This is the first story I've actually tuned in for, and I've been closely paying attention. But if you don't know already, Anthropic AI, the company behind Claude AI, the major competitor to ChatGPT, had a very juicy government contract with the Pentagon and the U.S. military, where the Pentagon U.S. military could use Claude AI in their weapons of mass destruction. And recently, Anthropic, I guess, put their foot down and said, you cannot use our AI for mass surveillance and mass killing. And the Pentagon was not happy about it. Not at all. Nope. No, sir. And it was very interesting to see because, I feel like Terminator time, seriously. Bark, 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 bark. So, all Anthropic was asking for was, as far as I understand it, Claude, or Anthropic's AI was used for, why did my fucking, hello? Okay, sorry, hold on. My music just stopped playing. That's because it wasn't in a mix. Okay, that's not working either. What the fuck's happening? Is YouTube, like, blowing up right now? Give me my music, YouTube! God damn YouTube! What the fuck is happening? Give me my music! Our mix is just broken today? That's fine. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Okay, we're gonna do Fallout New Vegas radio and see how long that lasts before I lose my goddamn mind. Okay. Anyways, so as far as I understand it, the U.S. government used Anthropic's AI for their, Venezuelan, invasion. Or their kidnapping of Maroduro, whatever the fuck his name is. And Anthropic had some concerns over the way it was used. They were like, hey, U.S. government, you wouldn't have happened to, use our AI for killing people, would you? And the U.S. government does this, like, you know? And, so Anthropic was basically like, okay, here's the thing. Dog. Here's the thing. You cannot use our AI for killing people. You just can't do that. And apparently the Pentagon got weirdly defensive over it. That's strange. And what happened, as far as I can tell, is that's too many stones. Is the Pentagon and Anthropic kind of bickered back and forth for a little while until eventually boiled over to where I gotta go repair my tools. Where Anthropic said, "Hey, here's a list of demands that I want you to vow that you will not break." There's a McDonald's in the Pentagon. There's a list of demands that you will not break using our AI. And apparently, out of this entire list of demands, the only two that the Pentagon said was not okay, that they would not sign this contract because of these two demands, and that was mass surveillance and not having any human input in their killing machines. That should make that should make anybody very concerned. So, even with the human killing things, repair my shovel. Even the human killing things, Anthropic is not saying that the Pentagon can't use their AI in killing machines. What Anthropic is saying is that there has to be a human to sign off on saying, yes, shoot this target. Yes, kill this, bomb this building. That's all Anthropic is saying. You can use your AI in drones. You can use your AI in missiles. Just have a human say, yes, this is okay. You can shoot this target. That's all they're asking for. And the Pentagon's like, that's too far. Right? That should be just a little bit concerning. And once again, like I said, the mass surveillance is also a huge concern. And, you know, Anthropic CEO did literally say that one of their major concerns was there's already cameras everywhere. It's not a violation of your constitutional rights to have cameras everywhere in the streets. You're not owed privacy in public, okay? But what Anthropic's CEO said that was the concern was they're concerned that as of right now, there's no way they can see all that data. They can collect all this data, but there's no, like, there's not a team big enough to go through all of this data going back 30 years of mass surveillance and be able to pick out, oh, this person is a political target. This person is a political opponent, right? With AI, they can. With AI, they can go through all of the footage ever and be like, this person's a target. This person doesn't agree with our constitutional. This person doesn't agree with our political beliefs. AI can do that. And that's what Anthropic is really scared about. And the Pentagon said that's a deal breaker. So all this is well and good. Because all this is well and good, but Anthropic needs to put money where their mouth is. Anthropic can get a stand and say, we don't believe in these things, but if they let it happen, they let it happen, right? Well, surprisingly, Anthropic stood by and did not let this happen. They put their foot down and said, no, we are not compromising on our personal beliefs. We're not going to let our AI be used for mass killing. I'm not going to let our AI be used for mass surveillance. And their government contract was ripped up. Which is huge. Because usually, companies will put up huge stinks about this kind of shit, and nothing will change. Nothing will ever happen. And this one time it did. Anthropic put their foot down and said, no, this is not right. We will not do it this way. But I applaud you. But the thing is, though, is that Anthropic is in a really bad situation. Anthropic is literally in a lose-lose situation. There's no world where they're in a win-win situation here. Because, here's the thing. They could very easily just shut up and just listen to the US government, and they will make a lot of fucking money. They could also defect and say, no, you can't use your AI for this, and what will happen is simply they will get pushed out the door, and then another AI company will come and fill their shoes. Like, that's it. So they're damned if they do get replaced by another company, and they're damned if they don't, which is just let their AI be used for killing people. There's no winning here for them. And of course, when all this was going down as well, when all this was going down, okay, hold on, give me a second. When all this was going down, of course, the fucking OpenAI CEO, Sam Altman, said, you know, if you know who Sam Altman is, you know who Sam Altman is, right? He said, we stand by Anthropic. We agree with Anthropic's moral mission, right? They literally had like an open letter to sign to the Congress and the fucking saying that we stand with OpenAI. Well, guess what happened the moment Anthropic was out the door? Sam Altman and OpenAI swooped up that sweet, sweet government deal. Oh, of course it did. So now, Anthropic is out, OpenAI is in. ChatGPT is in. They have that sweet, sweet government deal. Ooh, alright. Cool. There's no winning. There's no winning this. We've all lost. We died 15 years ago and we're all in hell now. Yeah, it's whatever. We live in the worst timeline, fellas. I will be leaving for home tomorrow, by the way. I'm dog sitting right now, but tomorrow is the bye-bye day. So today I've actually been spending a lot of today cleaning and getting the house ready for me to leave. So I've been doing laundry. I've been doing dishes and straightening out the rugs. So tomorrow I can just leave in the morning and just say peace. Yesterday I went up to Pinconning, the home of the cheese. I don't know if this is out of the state of Michigan, but does anybody here know what Pinconning cheese is? I don't know if this is a Michigan-only thing, like a Michigan-only brand, but at least here, Pinconning cheese is, like, very popular. Pinconning cheese is in every single store around, in Michigan, at least. I don't know if Pinconning cheese is a big brand or not. Oop, I have no more inventory. Does anybody know? Anybody know what Pinconning cheese is? Anyways. Yeah, I went to Pinconning and it was the home. Nope. It was the home of the cheese. Of the Pinconning cheese. It was cool. I did buy some cheese. I bought some, I don't know what the fuck that's called. There's some in the freezer still, or in the fridge right now. But it didn't taste like anything. I think it was like Monstra cheese or something like that. It had like a waxy outline, like a cheesy interior, and it tasted like nothing. I got no cheese taste. I had crackers for dinner last night, and I had crackers with that cheese, and it tasted like nothing. Like it wasn't creamy. I mean, it was creamy, but like there was no flavor. It was crazy. Cheese reveal? I don't remember the name of the cheese. It was Monstro or something like that. I don't remember. I was solely disappointed. Flavorless ass cheese, tell you what. I had a slightly annoying conversation with somebody who was a Linux stan. Somebody is currently building a PC, and it's like their first like real PC. They've had like a really shitty like PC with specs from like 8 years ago, or even longer than that, like 10, 12 years ago. Like I had like a GT4 like 480 or some shit like that, like a really, really weak computer. And recently spent a lot of money and bought new motherboard, new RAM, new GPU, new CPU. Like the only thing that's keeping from the old PC is the case, I think. And so it's like his real first computer. Like you said, he had that old PC, but he never really used it. So he has this new PC, and he decided to install Windows because, of course, it's like the default operating system. And I had an annoying ass conversation with somebody who was like dead set on trying to convince this poor guy to use Linux, like Linux Mint, like dead set. Like, you should use Linux Mint on this computer. And I'm like, no! Don't do that, actually. Do not use Linux Mint on this computer. It's his first computer. You don't wanna fucking spoil him with Linux Mint. He will never touch a computer ever again. And this isn't just somebody who just wants to, like, do web browsing. One thing this person said was, well, my grandma uses Linux Mint, and she can open up Firefox. And it's like, yeah, but this guy wants to use fucking... This guy wants to do 3D modeling, video editing, writing, and web browsing. Like, he's gonna have a fucking hard time. As his first PC, right? And, of course, this person's response was... Well, actually, Blender and Steam are very easy to install. Okay, dude. Alright, dude. Alright, dude. And, on top of this, this person is using a NVIDIA 5060. He's using a NVIDIA card. Do not use Linux with a NVIDIA. That is just a recipe for fucking disaster. This first guy fucking Linux user is gonna have his fucking world rocked. You know, that poor guy. But no, he's using Windows. Holy, the cathedral's beautiful. Go look at the cathedral, not my stream. Are you like on a road trip or something? Go fucking... Why are you watching me instead of this beautiful cathedral in front of you? Yeah, wanna pick? No. Not really. If you could have an all expenses paid for a dream house located anywhere on Earth or in the universe you want, what would it be and where would it be? That is a fucking that is some words. If I want a dream house with like no repercussions or anything like that, let's pretend that... Okay. I believe on Saturn's moon... Saturn Titan. Is that the moon I'm thinking of? I think it's Titan. Give me a fucking house on Titan. That's what I'd want. Titan is a really, really cool moon. It's literally like a planet. It's just a planet that happens to be orbiting Saturn. It's crazy, crazy cool. Titan is a fucking awesome moon. It has its atmospheric pressure is low enough to where you can have exposed skin. I mean, minus the minus the freezing temperature of being like negative 600 degrees, but still, if it was warm, you could have exposed skin on Saturn and you'd be fine. Because atmospheric pressure is like, it's lower than Earth, but not low enough to where humans would have a hard time existing out there. Like, I think people could breathe out there for like a small amount of time. The biggest issue with Titan is not its atmosphere. It's the temperature. What kind of house would it be? A Victorian mansion. But like a cool one. Like Luigi's mansion. And I want my bedroom to have giant windows. So like every time I wake up in the morning, I can look out and just see the Titan landscape. It'd be awesome. Like the Winchester, no, like Luigi's mansion. Of course, this is assuming that this like house is like perfect. Like forever oxygen, forever has like heating and all its supplies that it could ever need. Yeah, I'd jam out in Titan. You want to live in Luigi's Mansion on Saturn Moon Titan? Oh, yeah, maybe not exactly Luigi's Mansion, but like that kind of style of mansion, you know? I do want to point out though that, oh my god, there's a witch. Oh, I didn't even realize Rebel left. I do want to point out. I do want to point out, Luigi's Mansion was the first ever time that I realized that like in different countries, the washroom and bathroom are separate places. I did not know that. Like, there's one room for shitting in, there's one room for bathrooming in. I had no idea until I played that game. It was crazy. By the way, I do want to say that I do actually own Luigi's Mansion on GameCube. I have that game. It's in my possession, in my collection. So I could probably sell that for like, what, $600? Would your Titan Luigi Mansion have separate rooms for that or no? Yeah, probably. I want to live in luxury, bro. Maybe even get some maids. To dust and shit. Why did I say it like that? I want to live in luxury, brother. You could attach a laser defense system to your dream house. Why would I need that? Why would I need a laser defense system on my dream house? Why would I want a laser defense system on my Luigi's Mansion? Why would I need that? What would I be defending against? Some goes to Titan, dude. Yeah? What if, man? What the fuck if? I'd take my my Winchester rifle off from the shelf and get fucking pew pew, you know. Plus, maybe they're just not courteously. It doesn't need to be evil. They don't need to be they don't need to be coming here to kill me. They could just be like, hey man, I heard you I heard you had a fucking mansion out here in Titan. What's going on, man? You know, it doesn't need to be evil. And I really like Titan. Titan is a really, really cool moon. Titan is very, very cool. It's like the most Earth-like thing on our planet that's not like Earth. Planet? The most Earth-like satellite in our solar system that's not Earth. Come Titan to see their mansion? Good fucking luck with my laser defense system and my army of maids. Of course, I am still assuming that you can, like, teleport back to Earth and shit. Like, you're not just stuck there forever. You know, if I was stuck in the mansion... Oh my god. If I was stuck in like, where I place my mansion, it would probably be on Earth. I'd probably put my mansion on Earth somewhere. Like, maybe in, like, Ohio or some shit. I don't know. But if I could, like, teleport back to Earth anytime I wanted, then I would do Titan. Okay, new hypothetical. You live on Titan in Luigi's Mansion, and a bunch of zombies are outside. How do you defend the house and yourself? Flamethrower. You add a rocket of anger to your dream house. That's like a 6-year journey, though. That takes a lot of man resources. Like, if I want to go back to Earth, it's gonna take me like 6 years to get there, dude. That's like a fucking hyperspeed rocket ship. Okay, that's fine then. Are we assuming this is like a rocket ship I can pilot myself? Like I can just fucking land it in the ocean and just go grab groceries real quick? Or is this like a rocket that needs like an entire full array team of people or some shit, right? Because I don't want to burden anybody. If I had to, oh my god. If I could pilot it myself, then yeah, still I'd been, and it was like hyper light speed. I'd still do Titan, yeah. Actually, no, I'm gonna Google something real quick. How long does it take light to reach Saturn from Earth? Come on, AI. That's like an hour drive. That's like me every day. Yeah, that's like an hour drive. That's totally doable. I'd be totally fine doing that, yeah, man. You have something like godlike abilities. I have something like godlike abilities now, brother. Why am I listening to classical music right now? What's happening? Do you guys hear that? I have like, I have an orchestra in my ear. I don't know why I have this. Okay, what if the zombies were flame resistant or something? What then? Freeze ray. They can be one, but not the other. You can't do both. I'd freeze them, and by the end of the zombie apocalypse, I'd have like an entire like landscape full of like icicle statues. Right? Can they thaw? Well, Titan is like negative. Hold on. What's the temperature of Titan? Titan's like really cold. How cold is Titan? Negative 180 C or negative 240 Fahrenheit. So like, you know, they're not gonna thaw. How would they thaw? They cannot thaw. I need to go repair my pickaxe again. You're gonna freeze to death? But you just said I had semi-godlike abilities. Like, that's fine. I'd be fine. What's the problem here? Then install something in your house. But you said it would be a dream house, so my dream house would be forever self-sufficient. Being on Titan, it wouldn't need any. It would be produce all the energy, all the oxygen, all the clean air it could ever want, right? Yeah, it's my dream house. My dream house has self-fulfilling everything, right? It just looks, although it looks like a Victorian mansion, it's all the modern amenities of a self-sufficient house, right? Like, if it had a bay by our current technology, then I would not put my house on Titan. Simple as that. Like, oh god. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Alright, then you'll be fine. Yeah. Because I already have a hyper-speed, impossibly fast, like, light-speed ship, so I assume technology is not a problem here. I could have infinite technology. And you know what? Here, even, fuck you. I'll go even one better. How's this for my fucking dream house? Instead of having a Titan on Mars, or whatever, what I would rather have is... Ever read the fanfiction Equestria Online? I'd rather have that. Plug in my fucking brain, conk out, and go to Equestria for 600 years. Okay, so your dream house is Luigi Mansion with infinite food supply, superheating system, and hyperspeed rocket from here. Also a freeze ray defense system on the Moon Titan. Also, fully off-grid self-sufficient. So infinite food, infinite oxygen, like future technology. Yes. And maids. The house would be full of maids. Don't ask why. Okay, why am I listening to fucking... I can't listen to fucking classical music anymore. I'm sorry. Hold on. Okay, man. I got a comment on one of my my gay pony videos that I saw. I don't read comments anymore because YouTube comments are ridiculously stupid. But I cleared my notifications and I saw a comment that said, Lyra and Bon Bon are literally married. I'm like, I said that in the video! Watch the fucking video! They were like getting mad at me for some reason. And they commented like, actually, Lyra and Bon Bon are already married. We saw it in the... I know! I said it in the video! Watch the fucking video! Pissed me off. Just watch the fucking video, man. It's not that hard. Seriously. It's really not that hard. That happens a lot, though. YouTube comments are always like that. They'll always pause the video and yell at me for not covering something that I do cover later in the video that they paused from. Like, it's just annoying. Also, I do want to point out, I do want to say, my hair looks a little weird today because, the lady I'm house sitting for, said not to bring my own shampoo because, she'll give me some anyway. And so I was like, okay, so I bring my own soap. And so I used her shampoo, and I poured it in my hand. This is the first time I showered. I showered like 3 times so far. But the first time I showered, I put it in my hand and I rubbed it in my hair, and I was like, is this dog shampoo? I am like fairly confident she gave me dog shampoo. Like fairly confident. Like it smells like dog shampoo. So I've been washing my hair with dog shampoo. Dog boy allegations. Thank you, Rex, for that. So I think my hair looks a little wiry today because I've been washing it with fucking I'm pretty sure it's dog shampoo. It's like how Sunset Shimmer has fucking horse shampoo in her fucking shower.
Well, I don't know, but I've been told uranium ore is worth more than gold. So my cad, I bought me a Jeep. I got that bug and I can't sleep.
The Fallout radio. In your Luigi's Mansion dream house, what shampoo do you have? I can go to Earth 8 times, so whatever I want. Usually I buy strawberry flavored stuff. I found a street where you could live. I don't know what that even means. Like where you are, or like you're looking at Google Maps and found like a street. What do you mean by this? Oh yeah, what I want to do is I wanted to clear these shulker boxes. Hold on. Oh, hypothetical. In your dream house, you can only eat one thing and also drink only one thing. What are they? You have an infinite supply, but it can only be one thing. Drink is water, and am I allowed to use things like ketchup? Like ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, that kind of shit. Like just like normal condiments and like pepper and salt. Sure, potatoes. Humans can live a shockingly long amount of time on just potatoes. Just potatoes. Like potatoes like will make people live for a very long time. It's gonna be potatoes, of course. What else would it be? Humans can live almost forever. You will eventually run out of certain vitamins and shit, but you can survive a long time on potatoes. A very long time. I probably picked cinnamon roll crepes from IHOP. You will be dead in a month. You will have a sugar overdose. So yeah, water and potatoes. Because water, I like LaCroix, but I don't know if it would subsist me forever. You know? And just drinking soda is just not good for you for the long term. It's a once in a while snack. It's not something you drink every day. You will die. That's fine. My death will be very delicious and gluttonous. For who? Who is it delicious for? Who is eating you? Your dog? For drink, I would pick tequila. You will be dead in 3 days! You will be dead in 3 days. I'm sorry. You'll be dead in 3 days. Oh. Daytime. Ah. Wow, that's awesome, Bone. Okay, so people who don't know what just happened, Bone just said in chat, fucking, I found a street where you would live. and just fucking sent me this. Mini houses. For like half-sized people. Do you think you're funny? Do you think you're funny? I'm gonna fucking ban you from my server, asshole. You think you're funny? He sent like half-sized houses. Where am I? Fucker. I have thought about it before, though. Like, what if I did build a house that was me-sized, right? Like, I am a short motherfucker. For people who in chat who don't know, I'm 5'5", 5'4". I am a short motherfucker. I'm not tall. So I kind of wondered, like, if instead of countertop being here, what if countertops were like down here, right? Like the entire house is just like a foot shorter than it should be, right? I think it'd be pretty funny. We love a short king. Why'd you put a full stop on that? That makes me nervous. Why'd you put a full stop on that? I think it's accurate. Kill yourself. Trams. Oh my god. Maybe my Luigi's Mansion would be like slightly smaller than normal. But I'm gonna addendum. Every guest you would have over would be hitting their foreheads on the door frames. I'd also need to get short maids as well. 5'4" maids. I don't know why I keep bringing that up. I think it's funny. Is that a song about sex? I'm on like the verge of sneezing. I don't know why. My nose is like really acting up. Maybe because I'm in a closed room. I closed my door so the dogs wouldn't be screwing me up. Here we go. Boop boop boop. There we go. We're back. Yeah, I don't want to make an addendum to the Forever House, the Luigi's Mansion house on Titan with infinite off-grid supply. I do want to say, because we're now like in the realm of science fiction, like having a hyperspeed, light speed spaceships for an hour there, hour back drive. I want to say, I will have a room that has a bed in it, like an empty room with a bed in it, giant, like, quantum mechanic computer servers, okay, and then like what's that Sword Star Online headset? And that headset goes to Equestria. Just saying. That would be my addendum to that house as well. Oh, and then another addendum. The house is not green. It does not run off of green energy. It runs off of like diesel. So I warm up the atmosphere of Titan. It's good for the atmosphere. Okay, you could have super immersive VR headset that can go anywhere, but okay. That's what I just said, dipshit. That's what I just said. Okay, fuck you. It goes anywhere headset that I'll only ever use for Equestria. How's that, fucker? You happy? Jesus. You said only Equestria? Okay, well, I changed my mind. It goes anywhere I want to, okay? Jesus. No, this makes sense to me. This would be a great place to live. Just saying, if you get bored of Equestria, you could also go to the 2-4 or something. Why would I go there? This is a question. Okay, this headset can go anywhere. Let me go to a fucking grain mill. Like, okay. That's what I want. I want to go to a grain mill. Fucking weirdo. You could go to 2-4. I won't! I'd rather go to, like, 60 is short. This is true. I'd rather go to, like, Dude, Bone Sweet, I don't give a shit. I really don't. I could care less for any religion in the world. I do not care in the slightest. I know you don't care, that's the point. I do not care. I just don't. Oh. Oh, hey, I forgot I did this. Okay, this is one layer. You always don't care? I wonder why that is. I wish I had the time you wore the Princess Peach dress, say with me, but I don't. It's in Andrew only chat. Scroll up. It was October of some year. I think it was 24. I posted a picture from it. Can you ping Slag to get him in here? I want to talk to him about his Windows issue. I don't know what's going on with his Windows issue, but I want to know. Get Slag in here. Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Okay. You guys like my leather armor, by the way? I'm wearing almost fully enchanted leather armor. Copper! Oh my god. Oh my god. Have you motherfuckers seen... Huh. Have you motherfuckers seen... the Minecraft Legacy Edition leak? Oh my god. Shit's fucking incredible. So apparently there's some employee who's really mad at Mojang, and he's been leaking a bunch of shit. He leaked Minecraft Story Mode early betas, he's leaked Minecraft Dungeons and Legends early betas, he's leaked, like, all of Legacy Edition up to, like, 2014. He's been fucking going hog wild these past few days. Oh my god, it's incredible the shit he's been leaking. People are working hard on a proper Legacy Edition PC port, and they've already got crossplay working. You can play Java with a Legacy Edition person, right? So, I believe the official reason as to why Mojang and Microsoft killed Legacy Edition is because it's just getting harder and harder to work on, which is to a certain extent true. With this full source code leak, it's showing that that's not true. That's just not true. There's somebody who is actively working on the Aether. On Legacy, Minecraft Aether on Legacy. Right now. They already have terrain generation and a lot of blocks and weapons already added. They don't have, like, major features, but they have, like, the general, like, dimension added already. Shit's crazy, dude. Shit is crazy. It's so cool. I'm not joking, but I will probably play the shit out of this PC port when it eventually comes out. So cool. So cool. Super cool. Oh, Rexer in the game. I do want to quickly give a shout out. Oh, nice. I want to give a shout out to the Minecraft mod called Fadeless. It's a Minecraft mod that literally all it does is removes the transition, the fade in, fade out. That's all it does, genuinely, and it is the best mod ever. So whenever you launch Minecraft, it shows like the red like Mojang Studios screen. And that progress bar at the bottom. When the progress bar hits 100%, it will do a very slow like fade in to the title screen. That fade in takes like 3 seconds. This mod removes that fade in and it's so fast. Look at this shit. How do I reload resource packs? Nice. How do you do this? Hold on. How do you reload texture packs? 'Cause I don't actually remember. Was it like F3 plus T? Yeah, here. Look. No fucking loading screen. It's just there. It's awesome. No, it doesn't like go red and then fucking kill you. It's awesome. It's such an awesome mod. Very awesome mod. Rex, what are you doing here? What a pick! What? What? What a pick! Pika! Pikachu! Someone's got to work on the structure? Oh, yeah. I don't know. Somebody asked me the other day what was my most controversial opinion. I think my response was, like, brain uploading. Brain uploading is fucking awesome. We should all upload our brains to the cloud. We should all do that. That sounds like, that's a great idea, actually. But I do think I've transitioned to a different opinion of what my most controversial opinion is, and I think it's a lot of the issues with like our current system in the United States is entirely self-fabricated, and it's not hard to fix. Like, a lot of the issues with government is just easily fixable. And the reason why it's not getting fixed is simply because old people don't want it to be fixed. They profit from not fixing these issues. I think that's probably my most crazy opinion. Like, I hear somebody bark. The 1950s were a time of huge economic grandeur. It was a great time for the economy. Everybody could afford houses and shit. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of those social programs that let people afford their own houses and kept people out of poverty. Not saying that 1950s were perfect, by the way. Not saying they were perfect, but a lot of these programs were just socialism. I'm in a hole. A lot of these programs were just like socialist, like the government providing for elderly and shit. A lot of these programs could exist today, but they will never exist today because it's too socialist, right? That's what I think. My nose hole. Ooh. You guys hear that that one guy won the Texas Democrat seat, or won the Senate election or some shit? Nose hole, he put noses in. Yeah, there it is. Who's that guy's name? He won like the primary for being a competitor in the Senate voting or some shit like that. What was it? Dude reminds me hardcore of Obama. Seriously, I just launched Steam. Damn it. Stop. Stop. Steam, go away. Steam, go away. Swiper, no swiping. Swiper, no swiping. Okay, who's this guy? Hold on. James... I can't say his name. Yeah, that's it. James Tallarico. He reminds me of Obama a lot, the way he speaks. What is going on? What's funny though is that nobody would have known who this guy was if Trump did not try to silence his motherfucking interview on what was it, Colbert? If you guys don't know the history, this Texas Democrat did a interview with Colbert, and apparently the Trump administration tried to pressure the network to not release his interview. and they folded. They did not release an interview. And what Colbert did he released an interview on YouTube. So there's that. So nobody knew who the fuck this guy was. Talrico. They had no idea who the fuck this guy was. And suddenly, overnight, everybody knows his name because they try to censor him. Funny how that works. You guys know of that one effect? What's it called? The what the fuck is that effect called? Where it's like woof, 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 woof. Is it the Streisand effect? What is it? I forget what it is. Where it's like you want to try to hide information, so it becomes, and you trying to hide it makes it more public because people focus on it more. I forget the name of that law, the Streisand law or some shit like that. I don't know. Yeah, but he seems like a really cool guy. I've not looked too hard into him. Maybe he like eats babies or something. Pistol packing mama, lay the thing down before it goes off and hurts somebody. Oh, she kicked out my windshield and she hit me over the head. He's also a really young guy. I do want to point that out. He was born in like 1989. He's like 36 years old. Please, if there's a god out there, please let this guy become president. I cannot handle another fucking 86-year-old president anymore. I don't want Trump. I don't want Biden. I don't want Kamala. I want somebody fucking young. Please. I beg you up above. Please give me somebody at least slightly young. Oh my god. I cannot handle another 80-year-old president. Seriously. How far am I in? I'm not even below sea level yet. I've dug this entire mountain out over the period of months, and I'm not even below sea level yet. Why did I choose to start with a giant fucking mountain? Why did I do this? Dun dun. Yeah. I just cannot handle another old fucker. I'm sorry. It's I know it's probably whatever. I just can't have another 80-year-old guy in fucking office making the next generation worse. I want a president who will actually live through what he's doing, you know? Please. Okay, I need to go repair my pickaxe again. Pickaxe repair. Pickaxe repair. Also, I'm gonna also deposit all my stone. Yes. And if anybody ever needs any stone, you know where to find some. Let's go see. Before we do that, let's go see what Rex is doing. I should install a data pack that lets you put shulkers inside of shulkers. That'd be fucking awesome. Okay. All empty? Yes. We're good. Alright. What's Rex doing over here? So, I'm sure nobody here knows what Rex is doing, but Rex is doing, hashtag liminal stuff. I'm not a huge fan of a lot of liminality. If you ever browse the liminal subreddit, people don't know what the fuck liminal actually means. I swear to God. People will post like abandoned buildings, be like, guys, this is so liminal. It's not. I'm sorry, it's not. And I don't think what Rex is doing is very liminal. It's literally just like a brick structure. Liminal is supposed to be like a space that's usually filled up with people being empty or some shit like that. I'm sorry to say, but this is not liminal. This is just a fucking giant ass brick structure in the middle of buttfuck nowhere. It elicits a certain vibe, don't get me wrong, but it's not liminal. Sorry, Rex. It's definitely an uneasy vibe, but it's not liminal. You answered, and you said yes! You said yes! Yeah, so Rex is doing this. Actually, I can make it look liminal if I do this, and then, like... Actually, oh, my fog is turned off. So like this, and there you go. Wow, look. Okay, Rex, what is it then? What is it? If it's not liminal, what is it? What vibe are you trying to inspire by doing this? Actually, I think fog is disabled here, isn't it? Wait. Aha. Okay, so I do have fog. Hold on. Wait. I do this. I do this. Okay, vanilla fog is acting up. It doesn't look right. Whatever. Alright, back to normal. Okay. This was going for with my stone structure a bit ago. I'm trying to go for some weird otherworldly creature. Is just putting stuff into a world for the sake of doing it. That's why I was going for my stone structure. Yeah, Rex built a liminal structure over here. I should build the back rooms. I should build like a cool looking house. And if you walk through the door, it'll open like a trap door in the floor, just drop into the back rooms, and it'd be like a giant complex. It's like 6,000 feet big. I am seriously so excited for the Backrooms movie. I hope it's in theaters. I think it's gonna be in theaters, right? Very excited. Or wait, was it a Backrooms series or Backrooms movie? I don't remember which one it was. But yeah, I'm very excited for that. Very, very excited. Where was it? It was down here. There it is. Okay, so it's... Oh my god! It's way far. I'm going, motherfucker. I'd also do some cleanup on the server earlier. I cleaned up a bunch of shit. I just generally went around and made things look nicer. I removed Bone Sweet's snow spawn, so spawn is now back to being grass. Is that a village over there? What is that? It is. Oh man, what do you mean? I'm very excited for the movie. My friends are more movie maniacs than I am, so I don't really know what's happening in terms of movies. Like so intense, but it got annoying after a while. I just didn't like the way it looked. Fuck, weirdo. Oh, I'm also actually in an area where I wanted to show you guys something. Let's see, where is it? I'm gonna cheat for this, hold on. In this area somewhere, there is something actually out here. Way down here. Somewhere. Aha! Here it is. So in the middle of this buttfuck nowhere field in the ground out here, like literally middle of nowhere, I had this. Please don't die. Please don't die. I have leather boots on. Whee! I had this. I had a little bee farm going. And my idea was I was going to build, like, the biggest bee farm in the world. That was going to provide way more beehives than you would ever need, ever. And the reason why I did that is because, I thought it'd be funny. But I decided not to, and I decided to build the bee blimp instead. Because, whee! I decided to build the bee blimp instead because I realized it would never be loaded in over here. This is like way out of the way. And it would never just produce honey. I would have to AFK there to get honey. So I decided not to do it, which is fine. I thought it'd be funny just to have just a bee empire, but it wasn't worth the effort. Yeah, so you can see Rex's fucking mega structure over here. I'm cold. It's cold in here. I should turn on the heater. I won't though because I'm too lazy to get up. No. Okay. Anyways, here's Rex's megastructure. I'm not even sure what it's supposed to be. Like, maybe like a parking garage in some ways, of some kind. Like, kind of like looks kind of Soviet in some ways, like Soviet brutalism. Yes. I smelted most of the stone in this project. Rex enlisted my maid services, and I was forced, against my will, to smelt like shulkers and shulkers and shulkers of stone. It took for fucking ever. Pinterest? Who the fuck uses Pinterest? It's all AI now, isn't it? Yeah, at least this feels a little more liminal. Feels a little more weird. Has no defined purpose. There's some AI. Last season of this Minecraft server, I literally built an entire house, and like midway through building it, I realized, wait a minute, this is AI. I was using a reference image from like Google Images, and I like literally I searched up steampunk house, and I found a steampunk house, but it was AI generated. I had no idea till I was like way deep into building it. I was like, fuck. So I built an AI generated house on Rex's whatever Rex's place was named, his Verspatillo or whatever the fuck it was called. Let's go see what Rex is doing. I don't know where Rex actually even is. Hey Rex, how's that Voxy mod going? Rex said in Minecraft chat the other day, Distant Horizons and Voxy kind of do the exact same thing. Disable it for now. Voxy and Distant Horizons do the exact same thing, where it loads more chunks and makes the world look better. They go at it in different ways. Distant Horizons does like level of detail, so over there's like all like really blocky and shit. And Voxy like renders everything at full scale. It's different. They do it in different ways. And I don't like Voxy. Voxy just runs worse. And Voxy doesn't also have server terrain generation. So when you're just loaded into a world like this, you have to manually fly everywhere to get Voxy to work. To load in chunks and shit.
I don't want to set the world on fire, honey.
Oh no. Hey, make sure you count your fucking spaces this time, dipshit.
I just want to stop
I use world edit to move this entire structure here over by one block.
down in your heart.
Because one of Rex's pillars were misaligned. I think it was like right here.
Inside of me,
Like here was 4 blocks out of 5. So I moved this entire thing over by like 1 block with world edit.
and that one desire is you. And I know nobody
Very
else
cool.
ain't gonna do.
Oh, Rex built another thing right here. Look at this. I didn't see this. Is this new? Or did I just miss this? Oh, I did just miss this. The perfect make it more alien, methinks. That's not how my brain works. If it's not mathematically perfect, I'm gonna kill somebody. Probably you, Rex, actually, now I think about it. A little bit like this, actually. Never mind. Never mind. I missed. I'm sorry. I missed! Let's go see what Rebel's doing. So, who here likes the war in Iran right now, huh? Yeah, baby, we love war here, right? Oh, the fuck? Yeah, where the fuck is Rebel? Oh, he's right below me. Hello! What's happening? I don't really remember where Rebels. No, I do remember where Rebels base is. Rebels base is like here. Yeah. Let's go look at his base. Why are you smelling friend's character? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Anyways, yeah, there's a really cool war going on in Iran right now. You know, I believe what the administration is trying to do right now is do a regime change, where they will bomb the shit out of a country, get the people to rise up and change leaders. They've done this a lot. The CIA have done this a lot. They've done this plenty of times, and it's never worked. So, you know, yeah, right? Also, I believe there's reports saying that my dog's whining out the fucking window. There's been reports that have said that Trump might have expected this war to be over already. Well, I'll talk about it more in a second after I look at Rebels base. My nose! My nose! What's happening out here? Interesting. Oh, the bunny exhibit. I'm very, when Minecraft added these new paintings, I am very, very happy that they commissioned the original artist who made the original paintings. Very, very happy. Like, the new paintings look like they'd fit in beta Minecraft so well, because it's the same artist doing the exact same paintings, which is fucking awesome. Very happy that they did that. Like, probably the best fucking, recent Minecraft change. Oh, what's this? Oh. Going through your shit, dog. He wants me to go up here. Oh. Nice. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Damn, you got fucking Bad Omen 4? Good lord. Oh, the beacon. This is where the beacon will go one day. Rebel, I have an iron farm I can use. You can bake that beacon now if you want to. Oh, the bee farm. Now this is liminal. It's in one of my airships. It's in one of the small airships. The deep slate cave. Yes. Cool. Okay. I'm gonna go back to base, I think. So, there's reports coming out that that Trump already kind of expected this war to be over by now. We're like, what, day 4, I think? I believe this administration kind of believed that it would be the same as Venezuela. Get in, take out their ruler, and get out, and that'd be it. But what happened was after they killed what the fuck was his name? Aladora, I think his name was. After they killed Aladora, Trump tried to negotiate peace talks, and Iran denied because, you know, we just killed their fucking leader. With Venezuela, I believe the chain of command was prepared for this to happen. The Venezuela capture Maduro plan to happen. And so when the U.S. military plucked Maduro out of Venezuela, there was already the next administration lined up, ready to go, ready to say hi to the administration, and it was just like a one-day operation, right? But with Iran, this Trump administration has taken out everybody. Their entire chain of command is gone. They're all dead. And whatever's left of the government is saying, fuck you, we're gonna bomb everything. Like, so, you know, Good. Venezuela had a plan. It seems like behind closed doors, there's no plan with Iran. There's no plan with Iran. And hey, I do want to point out, just for the record, I am against this invasion, but not for the reasons you might think. I'm not pro-Iran. I am very aware of the horrible things that have been happening over there for the past little while. It's not... You don't need to pick sides or something like this. It's not you're all for Trump or all for Iran. You can acknowledge that you hate Trump and you also hate the Iranian leader Al-Ador, or whatever the fuck his name was. Like both things can be true at the same time, right? You're glad he's gone, but I'm more concerned about the long-term plan of what's gonna happen with the Iranian invasion, right? We've done this before with other leaders in other countries, and it's never worked out. I think the most likely scenario that's what's going to happen right now is because the U.S. government has taken out so much of their top leadership that it will be factionized. It'll be divided. The country will go like what Afghanistan went like, where they had like a bunch of fucking different factions all competing for power, and that's how ISIS came about, right? Was it ISIS? I forget who they were. But I don't know. I'm very, very concerned about what's gonna happen in the long term. Very concerned. Because, you know, taking out their ruler and petitioning the citizens to take over has not worked out. I think it's worked out once, and that was with the original Iranian revolution in like the 70s, where they had a more pro-United States person at the helm. And even then, that eventually failed. And now we had the current people take over. So taking out the head of state and replacing with your own guy just has never worked. Like it's never worked. I'm sorry, it has never worked. So that's great. I remember back in 2024, I was with my grandma handing out Halloween snacks, Halloween treats. And one thing my grandma said to me was she was trying to pester me on who I was voting for. And of course she's a Republican, so I'm not gonna say who I was voting for. She was pestering me who's gonna vote for. Are you gonna vote for Trump? Are you gonna vote for Trump? And one thing she told me was, she's like, listen, if Kamala Harris gets into office, we are going to war with Iran. If you vote for Kamala, you're going to war. I guess she was right. I did vote for Kamala, and we are going to war. Like, she was not wrong. But I want to, I want to go up to her and say, I told you so! Or because I remember kind of snapping at her. I remember saying, I was kind of like genuinely pissed off. So I asked her, if Kamala gets into office, what do you think's gonna happen? Like, lead me through these steps of what you think's gonna happen that will lead to a war. Like, tell me. And her response was, I don't know, but it's gonna be bad. And she was right, it was bad. So... this war is gonna be so unpopular. So unpopular. It already is. This is how people are reacting right now to this war. Imagine people are gonna be reacting in like 3 weeks, if it's still going. Right? This war is already very unpopular. It's gonna be even more unpopular. Because Trump literally just broke his promise. Like, just flat out outright. He said no more wars, he said no new wars, and here we are. I think generally war is unpopular. It really depends. After 9/11, after 9/11, the American public was generally pretty favorable towards going to war with, I think, Iraq. Or, sorry, Afghanistan. I forget which one. Fuck me. Not a historian. People were generally pretty okay with going into Afghanistan. Was it Afghanistan? I think it was. Yeah, but it depends. I think also, like for instance, the Vietnam War, I think at first was pretty, I don't want to say popular, but the American public was generally pretty okay with it until what happened was, I believe, documents got leaked from the U.S. government. And the American people realized, oh shit, our government is lying to us. And that's when the war got unpopular, and it got really unpopular. Really unpopular. Like, I think before that, people just kind of generally accepted the word of the government as fact. Then after people during Vietnam realized the government was lying to us, that people realized, oh shit, the government can't really be trusted. Right? But like before that, you know, everybody was just all in on it. They were behind the government 100%. Oh my god, my nose itches. I don't know. Yeah, but this war's unpopular right now. Imagine how bad it'll be in 3 weeks. Seriously. It's gonna get bad, dude. Because like I said, I think Trump expected this year to be over by now. I think he would have. I think he expected it already to be pulled out. It's fine. Whatever. Not big deal. I mean, it is a big deal. I keep saying not big deal, but it is a fucking huge deal. And I believe, generally, the people of Iran are generally positive towards intervention right now, because their Iranian leader is, what at least was, a fucking terrible person. It's the same thing that happened in Afghanistan, same thing that happened in Venezuela. Goodbye forever, bubbly soup. Same thing that happened in Iran, same thing happened in Afghanistan, same thing happened in Venezuela. People were very happy that the U.S. was intervening. But once again, I'm not convinced of the long-term plan. And as far as I understand it, there really is no long-term plan. They're just kind of going at it and seeing what happens. Which is horrifying, but it's true. You are funny? It's good that somebody thinks so. The midterms are gonna be a fucking murder for the Republicans. The midterms are gonna be so bad. I unironically think it will probably be the most one-sided leaning fucking... It'll be the most one-sided vote ever. Like, most states will be blue. Even long-term states are always red, like Texas. People are projecting Texas will be blue, which is crazy to me. Texas being blue. Okay, buddy. You guys also see that Trump is like trying to say that this is like this is a religious war or some shit. He said like this is the second coming of Jesus or whatever. What did he say? Right? I kind of genuinely don't think Trump's even Christian at this point. I think he's just saying that to rally support from the Christians. Because Christians are like the biggest group ever. And he's saying, this is a war for religion, guys. Let me tell you, I just want to say, this is exactly, to the fucking T, exactly what the founding fathers were trying to prevent. When they said that the state and church should be kept separate. This is exactly what they were trying to prevent. Exactly. Was what's happening right now. Going to war for religion. Or whatever. At least that's what Trump is trying to say it is now for some reason. I think to try to rally support. But when people landed here in North America from the Mayflower, they were running away from Britain due to religious not feeling that they weren't allowed to practice their own religion. That's why they came here to the U.S. To North America. Was because they did not think that they were able to practice their own religion comfortably. Trump is literally spitting on why this country was founded. It's the same reason why there's not like an official state religion, or an official. I don't even think that the U.S. has an official language either. It's the ability to just be whoever you want, and Trump's literally spitting on that. This is why the church and state have been kept separate this entire time, is because there should not be one religion. Although Christianity is the most popular in the U.S., it should never be the only one. It should never be that way. Never. Never, never, never. Whatever. Super. It's just unpopular. We're in the end times. Bork. Good fitting song to be playing when I'm talking about World War III. There is no instance of a nation benefiting from prolonged warfare. Sun Tzu, The Art of Warfare. Zigubana, do you know do you know what I just said right now? I've been talking about Iran for a little while. It's the most unpopular. It's gonna be one of the most unpopular wars we've ever fought. Genuinely. Because it is a war. I know Trump circumvented Congress, but he called it a war. He is calling it a war. I'm not saying this. I am not saying how much I love war. That is not happening. Yeah, but this is like the express reason as to it also reminds me of the fact how fucking the founding fathers also, or at least George Washington said we should not have like a two-party system. What we currently have right now should not be happening. Like, I'm pretty sure George Washington advised against this happening. And it is. And it's currently happening, which is awesome, I guess. Yeah, this will go down as one of the most unpopular wars in human history, I'm pretty sure. It's bad. Nobody wants this. People voted in Trump because he said he would cause no new wars. George Washington, yeah, man. Alright. This is a great song. Well, I'm talking about World War. You guys also see that study that, that the U.S. military, tried to use AI for, strategic planning of the military. And what happened is, like, 95% of the time, the AI suggested nuclear warfare. You guys see that? Like, 95% of the time, the AI was like, let's use nukes for this. 95! So that should tell you something. And, you know, fucking the military wants AI in their systems, so... Great. Like, Trump's gotta do something big, man. Pulled George out of the ice to say, look. Trump's gonna do something big. I don't think he's pulled his last card yet. He's talked about, like, putting the country into, like, a national emergency or whatever. National Powers Act to prevent midterm elections and shit. I think that will be his last hurrah. Because I think he's gonna do something big to try to stay in power for 2026 and 2027. Oops. Or, for midterms. He's gonna do something. Like, we're not on the last frontier yet. There's gonna be a part 2 to this. Yeah. I think one of his last big ones was the Save America Act, and I hate how he names shit like that. Oh, this is where we live in. I hate that he names shit like the Save America Act. So if Congress votes it down, look, they hate America. They're trying to. They literally kill an act called the Save America Act, right? That's what we're probably gonna try to fucking do. But I believe the Senate bashed it down pretty hard. If you don't know what the Save America Act was, it was an attempt to sway midterms. It was an act that like forced people to like bring their passport and ID and shit to elections. And I believe a part of the Save America Act was also if you've ever changed your name before in your life, it would not line up on your birth certificate and you would not be able to vote. So like if you married somebody and took their last name, you would not be able to vote, which is fucking insane. And I almost wonder, I almost wonder if it was kind of like an attempt to get at trans people that horrendously backfired. Because you have to remember, like I said, if you were somebody who took your partner's last name, you were no longer eligible to vote. And I kind of wonder if it was an attack at trans people at their to try to fuck them over, because you know a lot of trans people change their name. And instead it backfired for conservative Christian woman who took their husband's last name and now suddenly can't vote, right? What? What do you mean I can't vote? I don't know, misogyny is kind of rampant as well. Yeah. But the thing is also is that I feel like this is a big fucking, like, oversight. I feel like they should have amended the law, the Save America Act, to say, hey, we're not trying to do this, but they didn't. And that's pretty fucking damning. If people were concerned about this happening... My aerial name is Superior, I would never get up. Like Lake Superior? Like the place? I need to go reprint my tools again. Like, this is a big fucking issue, and I feel like the Trump administration should have come out and said, oh, this is not what we meant to do, we're gonna amend the law and we're gonna fix this. But they didn't. That's suspicious. Very suspicious. Almost makes you wonder. I don't know. The Republicans are currently cartoonishly evil. The party of Republicans, the GOP, is not the same one that was in 2015, 2014. They are a completely different party. They know the Republicans that you grew up with no longer exist. I'm sorry. They just don't. The entire party has been gutted from the ground up to be a totally different place. It is because of it with a capital H, him. I believe Trump was elected because the Democrats? The Republicans were very desperate. They were very, very desperate because they were very unpopular coming into 2016. And it's crazy because back when Trump was being partitioned to be a Republican elect, nobody took him seriously. Nobody. At the time, he was literally known as the sleazy businessman. He was the guy everybody laughed at. He was the sleazebag. So literally nobody took him seriously. Genuinely. And I think the lack of seriousness is what got people in this situation in the first place. People didn't take him seriously, and look where we are now. The Democrats did not take him seriously at all. One of the big reasons as to why Hillary Clinton lost the 2016 election was because she was busy campaigning in states she already knew she won. Because she thought that there was no way, or at least her campaign party thought there was no way Trump would win. No way. Because they were just that confident that Trump would lose. And look what happened. He won. Because they did not take him seriously. It's crazy where we're at now. Genuinely crazy. And it's also really annoying because my entire life has been Trump. I am 21 years old, and I do not remember an election where Trump was not involved in. 2016, 2024, 2016, 2020, 2024, always had Trump in it. I don't remember any election without him. My entire world has always been Trump. I have never had the experience of a political race between two normal people. Say what you want about Al Gore, say what you want about John McCain, they were normal guys. They were not Trump. And it's kind of crazy to think about that. I've watched videos of 90s elections and be like, that's fucking weird. Obama versus what, McCain, I think his name was? Bush versus Al Gore. It's weird. It's genuinely weird to see how just normal people were back then. How respectful they were. Trump has popularized the name-calling and insult game to where we will never probably get a normal election ever again. Name-calling and getting short-term victories and making your opponent look bad is just... It's what wins you votes. Which is really annoying. The American political landscape is so different now than it ever has been. Playground popularity contest? Literally. Because what happens is some people will listen to the candidates, listen to what they have to say about their policies, what they're going to enact in the United States, okay? And they'll vote for the person they think that has the best policies and best plans. The other half of the country will vote for the person who has the most wins, who has the best insults, who makes their opponent look the worst. And that's really a shame.
Shakes the bow, he moves me with a smile.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm not mad.
I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while.
Yeah, this is my president. Oh my, he said grab him by the pussy. This is my president. You're so normal about all this? I don't know what that's supposed to imply. I don't know what that's supposed to imply. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It is good. Well, I'm normal about it because this is just my entire life. This is all I know is I've never had an election without Trump. So, you know, it is my normal. I've never voted in an election without Trump. The first, I don't even think I was old enough to vote for Biden. I think the only election I've ever voted in was Kamala, right? I think. I also want to say, one of my friends has been not very political, and he was in college to be a nurse. He's in college to be a nurse. Or maybe like a doctor, I forget what the fuck he was doing. Anyways, Sigubana. He's been hardcore in, like, studying and shit, and he has not paid attention to the news at all. Like, he barely knows what's happening, and he doesn't even that. And what happened is the other day, he, like, woke up. I don't know what happened, but he woke up. Like, one day, he, like, read the news. He went woke. He read the news for once. And we were in a call, and he was losing his shit. He's like, how has this been happening over the past year? What the fuck? He, like, all at once, he's been reading about what the fuck's ICE agents. He's been reading about tariffs, foreign policy, what Trump's been doing, what he's been trying to pass, all this shit, and all at once he's like, "Oh my god!" He like woke up. He was like literally he was like level 10 losing his shit. And he was somebody who didn't vote in the 2024 election because he thought both candidates were bad. And I rubbed that in his face a little bit. I was like, "Yeah, but you have to understand, man. Both candidates are bad, right?" And he's like, "Well, I didn't know this would happen." I was like, "You brought this upon yourself, motherfucker." He literally like all at once woke up. Oh my god! Suddenly, chat. He became aware. He was not aware until suddenly, all at once, he was. He was like, "Holy shit!" He genuinely woke up. He went woke, literally. He literally went woke. Also, apparently, one friend that I voted with, I drove him in to go vote in the 2024 election. He told me the other day that he was gonna vote for Trump. He told me that he was going to vote for Trump. When he woke up that day to go vote, he was gonna vote for Trump, and he decided not to because I was trash talking Trump so bad in the car ride over. I didn't even know this was happening, but I convinced him to vote for Kamala just by trash talking Trump in the car ride over. So that's a win, I guess. And he's been very anti-Trump. He's been very anti-Trump. I guess he just wasn't aware if it was gonna happen. Genius. Yeah, but apparently I was trash talking Trump so bad that he voted for Kamala. Win, I guess. It didn't matter in the long term, but still. Yeah. I don't know, just funny. Man, watching the results of the 2024 election pour in was unreal. Kamala just lost her lead and just never recovered. It was unreal to watch in real time. Because just like 2016, I thought there's no way Trump will win this, right? People know how bad he is, right? And I guess I flew too close to the sun. Because I genuinely thought there was no way that Trump would win this election, and he did. And as far as I know, Trump also didn't think he would win this election. If you look at his tweets and shit during this election, what happened was when Kamala had the early lead at first, he was literally saying, "There's already reports of rigging happening in these states. Rigging is already happening." And what happened is when he took the lead, he just stopped tweeting. He just stopped tweeting. He just let it happen. So as far as I'm aware, Trump was already gearing up for another, like, January 6th. But, suddenly he won, and he was not ready for it. Yeah, I remember I was in the Discord server. I was in a call with Landover Gaming, and I was just going through it, man. I was, like, probably the closest I've ever been to, like, an emotional breakdown was in that call, because I was like, there's no way Trump is winning, right? And I was in the call with him for hours, just watching the results tick in late into the midnight, just watching it happen. And I was hysterical. I'm not proud of it, but I was hysterical. Like, I was like, there's no way he's winning this. Oh my fucking god. I was level 10. Oh! I'm trying to do a pattern here. Be-a-dum bum, be-a-dum bum, be-a-dum bum, be-a-dum. Huh. Beautiful day outside, guys. I don't know. There's no way Trump survives all 4 years. He's already a year in and he's very unpopular. He's like, I think, as unpopular as like Harry Truman. He's a very unpopular president right now. There's no way he lasts all 4 years. Even if he doesn't get impeached, he's gonna die. Have you guys seen that rash on him? He's just not gonna last that long, man. That guy is in your Discord server? What guy? Harry Truman? Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I'm gonna let my dogs out real quick. They're begging, I think. Hold on. Give me a second. I'll be back. Hey guys, gotta go potty? Wanna go say go potty? Hello, I see you. Come on, let's go say go potty. They went hauling ass for no squirrel. They just ran. That was funny. Yeah, fuck that guy, Harry S. Truman. I hate that guy. Good thing he's gone. Yeah. But even if he doesn't get impeached within 2027, like, I'm sorry, he's not living through all 4 years. He apparently says he's like hopped up on fucking blood thinners 24/7, and he takes way more than doctors ask him to because he's like, too much can't hurt you, right? It can. He says he's hopped up on blood thinners all the time. So there's no way he lasts past 2026 or all 4 years. Good. Huh? What do you mean, huh? Have you not heard about this? Trump's on a lot of blood thinners. Trump is blood thinned up, dude. No. He's on, like, way past the recommended amount. Way past. Cadillac? I heard that. Google it. Dude's fucking seeing stars. It's why he gets bruises so easily. Give him some ketamine? Yeah. It's why he bruises so easily. He has bruises on his hands, his necks and shit. Is because whenever he gets like injected or gets like an IV drip or something like that, or blood drawn, he just fucking bruises so easily. Why do you keep fucking quoting Sun Tzu? Stop that! Stop that! It's also why he bled so much when he got shot. Because if you don't know, if you're on blood thinners, your blood is thin. And yeah, I know the theories. I know the conspiracy theories. But it would make sense because he's on blood thinner so much that when he got shot, once again I quote shot, when he got shot, that's why he bled so much from his ears, because blood just fucking poured out. It was so thin it couldn't like construct a barrier to stop bleeding or whatever. Man, I can't believe he missed. I'm not trying to advocate for violence or anything, but I cannot believe he missed. Do you want to know where I was when that happened? Trump's assassination attempt happened on my birthday, by the way. July 13th. That's my birthday. You might not believe this, but I was at a Scott the Woz live show. Scott the Woz hosted a live concert in Chicago, and I went with my friend. And I was in line waiting to be let into the show, and my mom texted me Trump just got shot. And I look I was like it's it's true. It's so true though. I was waiting in line at Scott the Waz's what was it called? Wozniak's or whatever. Scott the Waz's fuck. Scott the Waz's Wazzies. That's it. Wazzies. And my mom texted me, Trump's been shot. And I was like, because I thought he died. I can't remember birthday. No, you know what the birthday gift would be. You know what their birthday gift would be. But no, I thought for like probably about 6 minutes that he actually died. Because I didn't Google everything. But then mom sent me an article that just showed the picture of him doing this with the blood down his ear. I'm like, fuck! Fuck! But there was like 6 minutes where I was like, it's over. It's over, man. It's over. Once again, not advocating political violence, but, you know. It's over. No, it's not. But you have to admit, I'm not really one to be a conspiracy theorist, but you have to admit there are some weird things with that assassination attempt. Like, how when he was shot, they lowered the flag down, and then they literally rushed reporters with cameras in front of the stage. You know, I'm not one to believe in conspiracy theories, but there is some weird shit that happened with that. I'm not gonna lie. Plus, with how long they kept Trump on stage for after he'd been shot is bad, dude. Very, very bad. I believe the proper, like, CIA tactic is to, like, tackle the motherfucker to get him out of the way. Like, don't let him go, let me get my shoes on, No, get the fuck out of there. Like, you're gone. In, like, within 15 minutes, you're across the goddamn country, right? So there are just some weird things that I don't want to say, I'm just suspicious of that happened with that. Alright, I need to repair my tools again. Yeah. I have a friend whose personal theory in life is that there are people out there who just exist to cause chaos. They're not aligned to one political spectrum or the other one. All they want to do is cause chaos. And, I believe Tyler Robinson, the guy who killed Charlie Kirk, they said that they were one of those people who just existed just to cause chaos. The reason why they wrote shit like "ooh woo notices your bulge" on their cases is not because they're a Discord chud. It's because they just wanted to just cause confusion and chaos. They just wanted just shit to be just terrible. In that case, fair play to you. Good job, you did it. Good job, you caused chaos. Wow. That's what they believe. There was what ran on the bullet. You didn't hear about this? Yeah, so, there was bullet casings, that was found at the site that said shit like, ooh woo notices your bulge, like an arrow code for, hell divers. There was more, I can't remember it off the top of my head, but there was more shit like that as well. Yeah, so my friend's personal belief is that, lag. Oh, there's 4 people online, holy shit. My friend's personal belief is that they're not politically aligned, they just cause violence, just to cause violence. That's their idea. Which, honestly, seeing the way the world works, I would not I'm not gonna deny that theory. Alright, I got all the dogs in real quick. I'm sure they want it.
I know you've been drinking gin. You've been cheating around with other men. I'm busy and you can't come in.
Hello. Hello. Excuse me. Can I come through, please? Excuse me. Can I come? Okay. Can I please come through? Holy shit. Hello, people. I have dogs. You look a shockingly lot like my dead dog, Mandy. Do you recognize that name, Mandy? You were born around the time she died. Seriously, it looks a lot like my dead dog. All right, look out, fuckers! I gotta scooch in. All right. Ooh, my hair looks a little wiry. All right, back to it. It's also, I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist, but it is also just a little bit weird how, Trump's attempted assassin got that close to him. He was really close to Trump. Really close. Like, he was within shouting distance of him. He was not far away at all. So, it was a little bit just weird. Guys, remember okay. I just want to say something. After Charlie Kirk was murdered, there was somebody in the audience. This is kind of funny, but kind of fucked up. I don't know if this old guy had Tourette's, but there was a guy in the audience who started shouting, "I killed him! I killed Charlie Kirk! I just killed him! It was me!" And he got arrested for it. Like, immediately after he got shot, he started shouting, "It was me! I killed Charlie Kirk! It was me!" Fucking... And he got arrested, and I believe some Twitter accounts reported that, the assassin was already arrested, but he was not. That's fucking bananas. I don't know if the guy had Tourette's or what. Poor guy. Yeah, and like I said, a lot of Twitter accounts and news sites reported on it. I was also after how I heard of Charlie Kirk's assassination was from my friend on Discord. They texted me, she texted me, and she was like, "Oh my god, Charlie Kirk just died." I'm like, "Who?" And she sent me the video clips, and I was like, "Wow, okay, this is fucked up." And what happened was, like, literally 5 minutes later, my dad comes to my room and is like, "They just killed Charlie Kirk!" I was like, huh? And I said it to feign ignorance. And I just said, I don't know who the fuck that is, you know? And my dad tried to explain to me who Charlie Kirk was, but he was talking as if we knew the guy. It was, I don't know how to explain it, but it was weird. He was like, "Charlie Kirk's this really good guy, he just got shot by some radicalist." I'm like, "Who the fuck is Charlie Kirk?" And he's like, he was a great guy. We have a lot of similarities. I'm like, I don't know who this guy is. It was also a little bit weird because, I was, my mom talked to me after it happened, like, the night after. And, that was the first time my mom has ever been, like, wary of me. Which sounds a little weird to say, but it's true. She was like, "You don't want people to die, right?" I'm like, "Of course not!" And she's like, "Okay, just checking, because, you know." I'm like, "No! Of course I don't want that!" She was like genuinely wary of me. And I was like kind of offended that she would even think that. Just checking. Like, I was genuinely kind of offended. I don't know, that was also a really weird conversation. Think you shot him? I think she was thinking that I was in support of it. That I want it to happen. Which, of course, I don't want people to die. But she was, like, genuinely pretty wary. Like, very careful with her words and shit. I'm like, you're crazy. This is crazy. Oop. I don't know. Nope. Got some smooth jazz going. Oh, we talking about Charlie Kirk getting shot in the neck. That video footage of Charlie Kirk getting shot is fucking insane, dude. This isn't a Fallout. Yeah, because for whatever reason, YouTube mixes are not working, so I can't play my own music. So I just clicked like a 6-hour long Fallout music list video to listen to instead, which is fine, I guess. I'm not against it. Yeah, that video footage of Charlie Kirk getting shot is fucking insane, dude. Like, before he even slumped over, he didn't even know what hit him. He was gone. Like, instantly go. Oh my god, Rex. Talking about Charlie Kirk and you send me a fucking money for maid dress? Okay, hold on. Okay, $5, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh my god. Let's count with this, folk. 32 plus $5. What is it, ladies and gentlemen? So 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay. 6, 7. You're so funny. Yeah, Charlie hit the ground before he even knew what was happening. He was just gone. Did you guys see that fucking Twitter account? Or was it Instagram? Whatever. There was some account that was trying to disprove that Charlie Kirk actually got assassinated by, like, copying the wind blast from the bullet. Like, what he did was he bought, like an air cannon and the exact same model shirt that he was wearing and, like, tested over and over again to see if he could line up the way his shirt reacted with the way Charlie Kirk got shot, and he could. And he eventually disproved himself. Like, of course he did. He eventually disproved himself. It was like, okay, so I guess Charlie Kirk actually did get shot. Because I can't disprove it. Like, what the fuck? The scientific method.
If it whistles each time you pass, owns a car that runs out of gas, then it's time that you get hep. Better watch your step.
I also did notice that the difference between me and my dad watching the video were very different. I don't know if I'm a fucking psychopath, but I watched the video and I'm like, yup, he's dead. And then my dad watched the video and he was like almost in tears. Because he's like, I just watched a man die. And I'm like, oh, is that big of a deal? Like, he's not ever watched somebody die before, and I guess that was the first time he did. And I was like, it sucks, but I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, right? I've actually ever seen it. Oh, don't! It's bad. He's gone immediately. It was on live TV. Yes, it was. I don't know if TV, but it was definitely streamed somewhere, and people had phone videos and shit of it. But oh yeah, there is footage. There's footage. Because he was at a public event. So yeah, there's footage of phones, of TV cameras, of a bunch of shit, and it's bad, man. All you can see, I'll describe it because I'm fucked up. All you can see is he slumps over, and his shirt turns red. That's all you can really see. Close-up shots, you can actually see the blood pour out. It's pretty fucked up. Like, it's bad. Like, there was literally nothing. Even the best team in America with the best medicine could not prevented him from dying there. Like, he got shot right in the jugular. Like, right here perfectly. I don't know what the fuck his assassin was training on or what, but he hit him fucking dead on, dude. It was insane. Battlefield 6 unrevivable sniper headshot. It was crazy. Yeah, the footage is bad. I would not recommend watching it if you don't have a stomach for it. It's also kind of ironic because he was talking about like gang violence before it happened. He was literally like he was answering a question about gang violence, about gang gun violence, and he gets shot by a gun. Like, can't fucking write that shit. Yeah, it was lights out. There was absolutely nothing he could have done. Is this a Fallout song? This does not sound like a Fallout song. It sounds like something from a real radio. Political unrest. We love it here. Best country in the world. Best country in the world. I can't tell I can't hear. I'll turn up just a little bit. There. Not too late. The song's over. New song. I think in the US, we really, really need some more third-party representation, because the way it currently works is it heavily favors a two-party system. It's winner takes all, and that's really annoying. Really, really annoying. We need some way to have in Congress more third parties be represented. Like Germany does, for instance. Germany's really good with that. The Red Light Coalition. I also think another problem, I think this is actually pretty unpopular, but another problem with our country is it's pretty hard to negotiate trade and stuff with us, the US, because our leader changes out so frequently that you never know what's going to happen. Like, for instance, right now it's really hard to build like a factory in the US because policies and tariffs keep getting changed all the fucking time. And within 4 years, there might be another motherfucker that does the exact opposite. So it's really, really hard to negotiate any trade with us because our leadership is changing all the fucking time. You know? And I don't even know how to solve that. That's like a hard to solve issue. Really hard to solve issue. Maybe it wouldn't be as bad if our parties were more aligned with each other, but they're not. The right is so far right that the Democrats, which are technically center right, look like liberal left because the Republicans are so far right, right? Like we don't even really have a liberal fucking party in the U.S. We don't really have a left-leaning party because the Democrats are technically center right, but once again, the Republicans have ran so far right that they seem left. Liberal loonies, Trump says. Beautiful. Oh, I didn't grab a stone. Yeah, but Democrats in most other countries are right-leaning, which is crazy to me. I think in Canada, In Canada, Democrats are actually red colored. Over here, we know them as being blue. I believe in Canada, they're all red, which is crazy to me. I don't know.
The roads are the dustiest, the winds are the gustiest, the gates are the rustiest, the paths
Political
are the
unrest.
rustiest, the songs the lustiest.
I also love seeing online people be like, why doesn't the US just simply revolt against its leadership? And it's like, that works in the EU, but we live in the US where we have the Second Amendment. If we revolt, there's gonna be a lot of people dying. Like, I know with protests in like France and shit, people already do die, but we are the United States of America. People are gonna die. Like, a lot of people. A lot of people. And a lot of people are just like one paycheck away from poverty too. So if they go protest and lose their job. U.S. Civil War crazy more deaths than other wars. Yeah, I believe wasn't the U.S. Civil War like per the amount of people who were currently alive in the compared to the amount of people who live in the U.S., the amount of people who died in the Civil War was astronomical. Like, it was like 1% of the population. Like, what was it, like 10% died? Maybe not 10, like 8% died in the Civil War. Like, a lot of motherfuckers died. A lot of people died. I actually don't remember. I actually don't know how much of the percent actually died. It might not be. It might be lower than 8%. But like, a lot of people died. Yeah. So, you know, under the threat of death, I feel like I understand why people wouldn't want to revolt. You know, call me controversial, but I don't think people want to die. You know, I don't know. It's crazy, right? People aren't willing to give their lives away for something that might change in 3 more years, right? Or even sooner before that. Simply go up and, you know, just take over the Capitol. How hard is it? Man. It's also annoying because people online also don't realize we're protesting. There are a lot of protests out there. A lot of the U.S. is currently protesting. You don't see it in mainstream media a lot because it's everywhere, and I don't know, it's bad for the image, I guess. So a lot of people online are like, the U.S. is not protesting. We are. We are. Don't you fucking get twisted, man. I've seen people protesting in my local town, which is crazy to me. My right red-leaning small town. Not where I'm in Bay City right now, so I'm not in my town right now, but holy shit. Did I tell you guys about my there was somebody. So people were protesting at the public park, right? And the day after the protest happened, I was driving to town and I looked at the public park and I saw there was one guy standing there and he had a sign. And as I went by, I read the sign and it said, and there's just a guy standing there with a sign that said, "God is coming." That's all the sign said, was "God is coming." He was the only guy out there protesting, and he just had a sign that said, "God is coming." I was like, oh no. We all died and we're in hell right now. The crazy thing is that he was like a young guy. He was like probably 30 years old. He was not like, he didn't like crazy white hair. He was wearing like a work shirt. Like, he was like a sentient guy with a sign that said, "God is coming." Oh no. Whatever. I was writing Alpine story the other day. I'm pretty deep into the prologue. I think I have about 4 or 5 drafts of the prologue right now. Hello. And man, I am out of writing. I think I need an editor. I genuinely didn't need an editor to go over this with me because I am out of style with writing. I am not good at writing. I don't know what's up with the chapter, or maybe the chapter's just inherently flawed, but it is the prologue that you saw in the comic of hello Jade Fart. It is the prologue that I wrote in the comic, and I'm trying to convert it to writing form, and I'm having a hard time. Let me read your fanfiction. It's not even, it's only 700 words in. I'll share it publicly. No. I have no plans, and I don't plan on paying anybody for it. I can do it myself. No. No, leave me alone. I'll share my my Alpine fanfic chapter 1 or chapter 0 for proofreading when it's actually done, because right now I'm only like 700 800 words into it, and I keep restarting the story because I'm not happy with the way the intro starts. So yeah, eventually I probably will need help with that, but not right now. Actually, let me actually look how many chapters I have. So I have 4 drafts. Yep. One's from 2020, 2 are from 2024, then the most recent 3 are from yesterday. My longest draft is, hold on, Library Office is taking fucking forever to load. 700, yep, 700 words. 700. Yeah. I'm trying to like kind of bring comedy into it. Hold on. Did fucking, oh my god, I ran out of Fallout Radio. Holy shit. Let's go look at mix and see if there's any mixes up. Mixes. Hey, there, nope. Hold on. Wait, yes. What? What is happening? Wait. Okay, mixes are still broken. That's nice. Let's play, what's that one album I really like called? There's one album there's one of my favorite albums that's really, really not popular. It's, my god, my nose. Who the fuck is it? On that fateful night, that's when you said to me a thing that I now realize you knew I could not believe. Oh my god, who the fuck is this album? OK Glass, that's it. OK Glass. And they released an album called OK Glass, Sand and Other Mysteries. Here it is. Jesus. There we go. I'm back. Hello. No, fuck you, Rex. I wrote a joke. I'm trying to... So the story of Alpine is more serious, but I'm trying to keep it lighthearted. It's in a serious setting with serious characters in a serious world, and I'm trying to keep it at least slightly more lightheaded. I'm not trying to like write a drama fic or anything like that. So I'm trying to put jokes in it. And one joke I like is Alpine's mom drops her off at the front step of the orphanage, and I describe how Alpine looks around curiously, right, and looks at her mom with wide open eyes, and Alpine's mom, the first word in the entire story that character speaks, Alpine's mom says, "Brat," and then walks away. And I said Alpine felt vaguely insulted. I think it's fucking hilarious. Actually, she's not named yet, so it's just the fool feels slightly insulted. Brat. And walks away. Alpine's like, what the fuck, dude? Man! Fucking asshole. Drop boulder on her mom in the story. Well, no, with Alpine's lore, you will never know who Alpine's parents are. And I did that on purpose. Oops, that's all my fucking coal. There we go. Who names her Alpine? Gloria and Vale. So the idea is Alpine gets dropped off at an orphanage, and a character known as Gloria takes care of Alpine, and eventually we later get introduced to Vale, who would be the father figure, right? And together they name Alpine Alpine, and the joke is that people nobody likes her name, Alpine. People think her name is just like too fucking like childish. Who the fuck names their child Alpine, right? And people will comment on it regularly, being like, "Your name's Alpine? Who the fuck names their kid Alpine?" Anyways, so for the story, Alpine will never know who her parents are. And it doesn't even really matter who her parents are either, because they're not important to the story at all in the slightest. I have my own ideas of who Alpine's parents are. I'd like to believe they are, like, wealthy people who own, like, a mansion and shit and, like, a big company. But Alpine will never meet her parents. And I also like to headcanon the idea that Alpine actually has 2 brothers that she will never know the names of. But yeah, they do not matter for the story. For all I care, Alpine's parents can be Twilight Sparkle and fucking Flash Sensor. Who gives a shit, right? It really does not matter who they are for the story. Who cursed me with sneeze? Who cursed me? Who did it? Who cursed me? Jesus. I gotta eat food, I think. I'm a little shaky. Well, I guess I think I'm a little hungry. Ugh. Hello, dog. Anyways, yeah. Alpine's story is more, if you, like, look at it as a summary, it's more serious, but the actual interactions will be more comedic. Because I cannot write comedy, I'm sorry. It's not happening. Or, sorry, not comedy. I cannot write drama. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. So, okay. Yeah, the drama is just not gonna happen, I'm sorry. Woof. Write literally whatever you want. Kill yourself, how's that? I gotta eat some food, I'm hungry. I'm shaky. That's how you know you're hungry when you start shaking. Ew. Don't do that, Rex. Alright. I think I'm probably about done for today. Fuck Trump. Hello there. Goodbye there. What the fuck is this supposed to mean? Yeah. No, I'm pretty excited. I really want to write the story of Alpine, but seriousness is not my forte. Plus, I also gotta rev back into writing. Writing is not like riding a bicycle. You will fall off of the bicycle. I used to write pretty good stories. Now, what I've written so far reads like a fucking cinder block. It's so stilted and tilted and stiff. It's just hard to read, man. I'm gonna be on chapter 6 before I can finally, or draft like 7 or 8, 6 or 7, before I can finally write something I'm proud of. I need an editor, a shadow writer. Alright. I'm out of here, fuckers. Looks at you. Goodbye, fuckers. I'm out of here. I gotta do house chores still, too, because I need to clean up. Because I'm leaving, at, like, 2 tomorrow, I think. 2 or 3. And when I wake up tomorrow, I just want to be ready to go. Goodbye. Wow. Now that the stream is over, time to go kill myself.